Just as Hitler escaped consequences after his failed coup in 1923, 5 years later, the January 6th criminals walk free. 5 years later, the Constitution is burning, checks and balances are gone, and even Nancy Pelosi has said Congress abolished itself. Stephen Miller declared something staggering, that the last 80 years, the American century, were not a triumph of peace and prosperity, but a mistake. In doing so, he repudiated the sacrifice that defeated fascism and replaced it with a single idea: might makes right. That is immoral, it is indecent, and it is madness. Donald Trump recklessly risked American lives, launching aircraft and deploying elite forces not out of necessity, but impulse. When Stephen Miller tried to justify it, Jake Tapper could only fall silent and say, "I don't know what you're talking about."
Whole period that happened after World War II, where the West began apologizing and groveling and begging
I don't even
and
know,
engaging these
honestly,
vast
what you're talking
reparation
about right
schemes.
now.
What I'm talking about, Jake, is the idea. And by the way, you do. I know you love doing that smarmy thing, Jake, and I was hoping to be better than that this time.
I asked you about if there should be an election.
Exactly.
I asked you if there would be an election in Venezuela. That's what I asked. I said, why was the president so quick to dismiss Machado? You answered that question. And then I said,
the objective, Jake, is security and stability for the people of Venezuela. With our help and leadership, that country will become more prosperous than it has ever been in its whole history. Venezuelans
but the
will be
woman
richer
running Venezuela
and
right
safer
now is
and
part
more
of the Maduro
secure and
regime.
better off. There will be conversations, Jake, about all of these guideposts along the way. The reason why I was giving you that speech, which I know you didn't want to hear, is because you're approaching this from the wrong frame. This neoliberal frame that the United States' job is to go around the world and demanding immediate elections be held everywhere, immediately, all the time, right away. To create these vacuums.
That's not what I think, but you invaded the country. We went into the country and we seized the leader of Venezuela.
Damn straight we did.
And I'm saying,
we're not going to let.
So is the U.S. going to have new elections?
Jake, is that we're not going to let Tin Pot communist dictators send rapists into our country, send drugs into our country, send weapons into our country.
Okay.
And we're not going to let a country fall into the hands of our adversaries.